Hi, I'm Alicia and welcome to my channel Papercraft Secrets. Today I'm sharing a layout that I created with the Tropical Rainbow Printable version 2, and this is a summer layout with 2 small photographs, and I created this with this printable here, which is available in my store on my website. So this is just a super quick look through the printable because I have actually talked you through it in one of my previous videos. But in case you haven't seen it, this just gives you a quick look at what's inside the printable, and it is useful for scrapbooking and card making projects, and it's got a tropical summer theme. So I decided I wanted to create a layout. I had lots and lots of photographs that needed scrapping. This was just 2 of the photographs of the boys and their blow up water slide. I'm going to use one of the titles from the printable, Summer Fun. This was a request. People said that they wished for scrapbooking titles in the printable, so there are quite a few pages. There's coloured ones and black and white ones that you can colour in any colour you like. So I just quickly fussy cut that title out, and I've chosen a bright green 12 by 12 piece of cardstock for the base of my layout. And now I'm just choosing some papers. I could use this pretty paper, I could use this pretty paper. I decide to go with this one. So I'm just going to trim that down a little bit. I'm going to have a thick rectangular strip, and I like the blue and the green together. I'm just keeping this very simple. This is a simple, easy layout that anybody can follow along at home and create with the printables in the comfort of your own home. I'm going to layer that pretty blue paper onto some blue cardstock to give it an extra blue border all the way around the edge of that strip. And then I'll trim that down around the edges so I have a blue border. My next step is I was thinking that I might layer my photographs maybe onto some white card. I wasn't really sure at the time, but I thought maybe a white border around the photos might be nice. I decided it needed quite a bit more colour to my layout, so I picked this really bright rainbow page to add to my layout. And I just cut a rectangle that's going to go kind of like across in the background of the layout. After some time, I decided that the white edge around the photographs was a little too plain and I wanted to make it more colourful. So I swapped to a bright, cheery yellow paper, and that looks much better, I think. So I'm going to glue those photographs down onto their little photo mat. I chose some flowers to decorate my page, and I had to fussy cut those out. I find these flowers are very bright and colourful and really pretty to add to a project. So I chose 3 of those flowers there. I also chose a little palm tree to go with my summer themed layout. And then I thought I might back this rainbow paper with some yellow cardstock, which might tie it in a little bit to my photos. So I glued it on first, and then I just cut out around it with my paper trimmer. Once I had that cut out, I just needed to check its position, and I think that looks good. Next up, I thought I'd use this pretty water paper here. It's got sort of like a wavy, watery, under the bottom of the pool kind of feel to it. So I cut a little rectangle from the corner of that page. And I thought that maybe it could sit in behind the photo. Once I had thought where I wanted to position that little rectangle, I then decided to layer it onto some pink cardstock to have a border around it as well. We are up to the next part of the layout now, which is pasting down the elements. So we're pasting down that wide strip of paper in the middle of our green cardstock. Once that strip was safely in position, it was time to move on to adding our other elements into the layout. So there was this rainbow strip, and I popped that across the middle. So I've pasted that rainbow layer down, and I'm going to paste this water layer on top, and then I'm going to have my photos on top of that. So a little bit of layering there with the pretty papers that are in this printable. I'm going to use my little palm tree on the side there. I think that's really cute, and if it makes the page feel tropical. I'm going to put these photos on the back of, this cardboard on the back of my photos, just to prop them up a little bit from the paper layers and to give them a little bit more height. Unfortunately, the light above my workspace is reflecting in the photos, which makes them sort of have that weird light thing going through them. And I'm just playing around with my elements. Maybe I want my flowers in those positions. I added a few more little elements from the printables. So a little sun, a little love heart, some flowers, some sunscreen, everything, some sunglasses, everything that you see me use here except for the cardstock is in the printable. So you don't need anything else to create this layout. So I wanted it to be really fun and colourful and childlike. So I've got the rainbow, I've got the sun, and I've got this little love heart. And then I've got my flowers as well. I really love these daisy flowers. They're really pretty with their leaves. And let's glue down our little palm tree. I really love this palm tree. It's just so cute. And the word summer, gluing that down. And the word fun, gluing that down. And I've got a little camera down here, which just adds some extra paper layers. Put that up on a little bit of cardboard because it's so close to the photographs, so it needs a bit of extra height. And I've got my little flower and my sunglasses, and I'm going to put my flower on a little bit of cardboard. And these sunglasses really are very cute. I cut a very small piece of cardboard just to put on one side so that it can sit flat on the flower. And I've got these two little tiny ones. Let's see if I can find a spot for these. That looks good, and two down the bottom. Beautiful. I've got another couple of flowers here that I might just pop in here at the side. And I'm pretty much happy with this layout now. I think it's got enough colourful papers and images. What I do think it needs is just some pen marks all the way around the edges of the green paper and all the way around the edges of the other printables. And I think that looks quite nice. It's quite unique. Adding in the date down the bottom, and the layout is finished. Don't forget you can hop on over to my blog at www.papercraftsecrets.com.au and purchase your copy of the Tropical Rainbow Printable Part 2. This layout was so much fun to make and so quick and easy. You can make as many of these as you like because you can print these papers from home on your printer and get crafting. Make sure you have subscribed to my YouTube channel, and I thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a lovely crafty day.